Go to new project, .NET Core web application. So web API, ASP.NET Core web API. Click on next. Web application 9, let it be. Okay, click next. So here 3.1, which will have long-term support. Okay, no authentication, nothing. Click on create. So once project is created, what next? Tell me the steps, guys. First, we have to create one entity, right? Right click, add folder. One folder will create. Here folder name I will add like data something. Then go on, add one class. So here class name shall I mention like item model or item ID, item name, description, price. So this is my item class. Okay, so what next? We have to create data context. Okay, so how to create data context? Go to your again data, right click, add one more class. So AB info track DB context. Like this, I'll create one class. Once I create this, what next? It should be derived from DB context class, right?
Yeah.
DB context base class, DB context. So for this, we have to add namespace. What are the namespaces we want to add? We have to add three things. Go to tools, NuGet package manager, solution. So here we'll add entity framework core, entity framework core. And what is the version we want to install? 3.1.0. So select this web application, click on install, click on accept. So done. So next, .NET Framework Core .SQL. So this also select 3.1.0. Yes, it's recording. Accept. So next, what we want? We want one more thing called tools. This is also same version 3.1.0. Select this and click on install. Wi-Fi. So next, so now we can able to add this namespace, right? Entity framework core. Yes, this is done. What next? We have to, can you close that door? Thanks. So let's create a constructor now. Public constructor. This constructor should have DB context options. It should be derived from base options.
So can you give me the password?
Next, once this is done, so our constructor is ready. What next? We have to create a DB set for item. How to create DB set for item? Public DB set of your item class items with getter and setter. So this is done. What next? Next we have to add the connection string. Where to add connection string? App setting.json. So here we will add our connection string. So here connection string name, for example, default connection server and database trusted connection equals true. Okay. So server name so this is my server name database server name. What is my server name? This is. So what is database name? I want something like ABFirstTech DB, something like this. Okay. So now our connection string is done. So what next? This is done. So
connection service.
Yes, excellent. We'll go to startup class. Here we have a configure service method. Here what we'll do? Services dot add DB context. Add DB context of. What is your DB context name? Your DB context name. Come here and copy it. This is your DB context. Add DB context. Add the namespace. So next, write a lambda expression. T implies T dot use SQL server. So for this we have to add this namespace. Use SQL server, and inside this configuration dot get connection string. Here we will give our connection string name. What is our connection string name? Default connection.
Default connection.
Now everything set now. Okay. So what next? We will go and create the controller. Right. So right click. And
before that we need to do the migration.
Migration will complete that. Let's build this. We have to do migration. Then only those things DB context tables that and all will work. Let's go to package manager console. Add migration. So my first something like this. Welcome. Update database.
If something is connected, what is this warning?
Entity framework, no. Oh, key is not there, right? I cannot. How many digits? 2 digits will be sufficient for me after decimal value. Now let's build the solution. Again, go to tools, new web package manager console.
So why it is not taking the decimal directly?
Decimal, it's not taking. At least it should take 18 comma 0. Now let's see this. ABFirstTech DB. Inside this, there should be a, what is our table name? Items. Let's see the design. Int nvarchar max, and decimal 18.2. Okay, so this is what we gave, and this we gave as a primary key there. So it will take a primary key, and by default, it will give this identity scope auto generation. Okay, so this is how now our migration is done. So once our migration is done, if you go and see this, it will create the. This is my first, my second. There are 2 migrations already got done. Okay. In entity framework, when we give this key, that time it will going to create automatically. At least one key should be there in entity framework.
Okay.
Okay, no?
Okay.
So usually what we used to do here, we'll go and add the packages. .NET framework we used to do like this. Parse. For cars we did, and service section we will add this. I have already added this. Invalid get contain cars metadata, but middleware was not found that support cars. $400 item not found. Cars error gone now. Okay. Manage item controller post action item. So this URL issue we'll see tomorrow, guys. Okay. Meanwhile, you continue with this. Okay. So here what we did, we took a form, HTML form, and we are doing the AJAX post action. Here we are taking the JSON data, we are reading and we are sending. And in this, what is the type of request, what is the URL, and what is the data we are passing. And then process data, content type, false, we made it. Data type JSON, content type, which content we are passing, application.json. This is the content type we are passing. So here it's failing here in the URL. Usually post is not required. We'll see that tomorrow. Thank you, guys.